I know they were thinking in Terminator. I'm talking about the first one. They were thinking about O.J., believe it or not, as the Terminator.
That's right.
They were thinking about Mel Gibson as the Terminator, and they had even discussed it with Tom Selleck, who at the time was a huge star.
Mm-hmm.
So all these bigger stars were being tapped to be the Terminator. You yourself didn't even want to play the Terminator. You wanted to play the other guy. You wanted to be Kyle Reese.
That's right.
And the director said to you, hey, man, are you crazy? The movie's about the Terminator.
It was a total coincidence because I didn't even try out for Terminator. I was trying to be Kyle Reese, and during the lunch, when I met with James Cameron, the director, right, I kept talking all the time about the Terminator. I said, remember, it doesn't matter. I know you guys have already probably hired O.J. Simpson. I said, but whoever is playing it, I just want you to be clear. He has to train himself to disassemble weapons and to put weapons together and to shoot and to load the weapons and all of this stuff blindfolded. Totally blindfolded, because a Terminator can never ever look down at his hand what he's doing, because he's a machine.
He's a robot.
And I said, when he walks, he has to have a certain walk. When he scans and looks around, he has to have a certain scan. It has to be absolutely clear at all times that this is a machine with absolute no human behavior.
So here,
and so he said to me after all this talk, but this went on like this for an hour, what I just did, right?
You didn't even know you were excited about it.
No, because I saw the Yul Brynner character in Westworld,
right,
where he played the machine. And so I was so amazed at his performance. So I kept talking about this and talking about it, how he has to walk, how he has to get up, and how he has to tear his flesh out, and how he has to operate on his eye, and and no pain and no feelings. And James Cameron looked at me at the end of the lunch, and he said, so why don't you play Terminator? I mean, you understand him so well, this character. This is exactly what we need. And I said, no, Jim. Please.
I'm an actor.
I say, I counted the amount of lines this guy says.
Right.
It's 27 lines.
That's right.
I said, in Conan, I had 128 lines. I said, so I'm not going to go backwards. I said, you can give it to someone else. I said, but I want to talk a lot. I want to perform. I want to be the leading man. He says, I will make that guy the leading man. It's called the Terminator. I will shoot it from below up. You will look heroic. And don't worry about killing all those people. Because you're a machine. No one is going to blame Arnold. You're a machine.
Right.
You're acting a machine.